Frankly, I didn't think this would happen for, again, at least a month. At least a month, maybe 2 months, for us to be getting more Daniel Larson calls. And not only are we getting more Daniel Larson calls, we're getting an influx of them because of this one dude. And you're going to think at first this dude is doing us a favor getting calls from Daniel in jail. But over the course of this video, you're going to end up hating the guy on the side of this line who's calling Daniel. He does off camera, he's done some pretty questionable stuff, to say the least. On camera, he does things that make my blood boil a little. But that's neither here nor there. What really does matter is we get a real look into Daniel Larson's mind.
Hello, this is Daniel Larson.
What's going on, Daniel? How you doing, man?
Hi, I'm doing okay. My lawyer hasn't been getting back to me at all. I haven't spoken to him since early August.
Okay, I got I was looking on Pacer, and the prosecution has filed a new thing in your case, a new document in your case that says you'll probably be in Springfield by December.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
And also my lawyer, for some reason, has been, like, the last time I talked to him, which was early August, right? He told me that I was never in contact with the Vanderwaals or the label, which is false.
You said...
Two things right off the bat. Daniel, he still hasn't given up on that dream of trying to make things work out with his imaginary girlfriend who wants nothing to do with him. The other thing I want to talk about, look at this guy! Those are real Sonichu medallions. He doesn't just have one, he's got two. And later in this video, which I'm not going to show this part, he puts them both on! Why?
Because I was in contact with Grace before, and her mother.
So you said that there's something in your discovery for your legal cases confirmed that you were talking to the Vanderwaals or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's confirmed, and there's even conversations in my legal discovery over social media where Tina has admitted to talking with me, which is true, where she's...
Now here's the real messed up part about Daniel Larson, right? It's the fact that one of the real Vanderwaals actually talked to him at one point. They didn't even say anything positive. It's just that the fact that they even at all acknowledged his existence was enough for him to be like, you know what? The Tina Vanderwaal, Grace Vanderweenie. She's real, and I'm dating her. And all these people online who come out of the blue and say they're her, well, they're definitely her. And it's just this one thing Daniel has latched onto to convince himself that he can make this work. In reality, he can't. And he's just some dumbass on the internet. Now, let's stop with that call, because all that call is about is just Daniel Larson talking about Grace. And we're gonna play another clip. Now, this clip makes my blood boil for a lot of reasons. First of all, the guy recording is doing a lot of things wrong. He is driving while recording two phones. He isn't wearing a seatbelt. And he is trolling Daniel Larson while he's in prison getting a psych evaluation. Can you imagine this? They're trying to make this guy competent to stand trial. And I don't think the prison system has ever dealt with someone being trolled to the level that Daniel Larson has. Maybe Chris, but this isn't Virginia, so...
What's going on?
Hey, so what did you find out?
Find out about what?
Your email that you sent me this morning told me to call back, and that you found out new information.
About Grace?
Yes.
That wasn't this morning. That was the old email from yesterday morning. But I don't have new information on Grace. But I do have information that so basically these you know that your music has been all over the radio, right?
I did not know that it's all over the radio, no.
They've been it's not just the US, I guess they've been playing it even in like China and places like that. But especially the one song, what's it, Roaring Thunder?
Yeah, I know.
It's all over the radio. It's all in the clubs and stuff. And basically, these, I don't know why, but I'm getting a lot of feedback. My voice is echoing on the phone for some reason. But
Okay, so I did look into why sometimes there's being feedback on prison or jail calls. And that is to do with the fact that the police are probably listening into this call, right? And this guy definitely shouldn't be doing the things he does on this call, during this call, but he does them anyway. And they're really trying to make Daniel competent to stand trial, and it's because of guys like this. It's not working. Daniel, he is in a really messed up situation. Well, for him at least. He doesn't even realize how bad of a situation he's in. He really thinks that they can just give him time served and he can get out to, doing the same kind of Daniel Larson stuff he was doing before. In reality, that's probably not going to happen. Unless his public defender is like the next Chris Chan lawyer.
I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but there's these very famous rappers called Chief Keef and Lil Durk, and they just went on the Joe Rogan podcast, and they basically said how much they want to collab with you. They want to do a collaboration, like an EP.
Lil Durk,
Chief Keef and
wanting a collaboration.
Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I used to have contact with them.
Really?
So that confirms things even more. That's crazy.
Well, they said they basically went on Joe Rogan and said they want to help you. Ever since King Von died, O Block has been so poor, and they say they want to collab with you to help save O Block. And at the same time, Chief Keef is connected with Donald Trump. Chief Keef performs at Trump rallies. I don't know why. I guess to try to get the younger vote.
Yeah, that explains the Donald Trump situation, because Chief, you're right, he performs at the Donald Trump rallies.
Yeah.
I don't know who this Chief Keef guy is. I'm presuming he's some kind of rapper. But the fact that Daniel Larson went, I used to have contact with this person, means he's either remembering that someone was pretending to be him and was trolling him, or that Daniel is just completely making this up to get the conversation along. He's like, come on, I want to talk about Gracie Vanderwaal again. Because eventually he does end up talking about Gracie Vanderwaal again. And I don't care about that right now anymore in this video. Well, sort of. Because in this next Daniel Larson call, he trolls even more using the Vanderwaals. And he leans into Daniel's obsession and makes Daniel seem even crazier.
I got new information from Griffin Clark.
Okay. What was that?
So apparently there was a time where I met up with somebody who was in contact with him. When I met up with the guy in downtown Denver who was staying at the Brown Palace, he accidentally told me that his name was Jacob Vanderwaal, Grace's brother, and then immediately said, oops, and then told me some random name.
So was he Grace's brother?
Yeah, so somebody met up with me in downtown Denver back in 2023, claiming to be Grace's brother.
And
But then all of a sudden told me that it wasn't like oops, like pretty much said the word oops, as if he forgot like that he shouldn't tell me.
So he
100% that was some troll. Literally 100% that was just some random troll on the street doing that. They just recognized Daniel, went up to him, and said, "Hey, I'm Jacob Vanderwaal. Oops, I mean I'm Christian Weston Chandler," or whatever he said. I mean, Daniel doesn't even remember what he said. Can you blame him? But he's just holding on real hard to this hope that there's something there to be had with a life with the Vanderwaals. Daniel's crazy. Daniel Larson is crazy. This is why he's probably never going to be competent to stand trial.
was the real.
I believe he was the real Jacob Vanderwaal, but was told not to say it, and he accidentally did.
But was he spying on you or something?
He might have been spying.
Oh my god.
And not only that, I still don't have any information from Clark or Griffin on the actual relationship, but I exposed him I think I exposed him for hanging up calls on me. And whenever I say something that is true, he either hangs up on me or he doesn't answer the next day, or tells me, "Hey, I'm busy, I need you to call back the next day."
You said Clark does?
Clark does. So it seems like he's doing...
Whenever Daniel Larson says something he thinks is the truth, Clark is probably like, "Oh god, he's talking about Grace Vanderwaal again. I don't want to hear any of this," and he just hangs up the call. Because really, all everyone wants to know about Daniel is he doing any little freakouts in his cell? What schizophrenic stuff he's gonna say that isn't related to his imaginary girlfriend? And that's it. That's really all people want to hear about Daniel. But it's just the fact that he cannot let go of this major obsession he's had. It's a real major obsession. He's had it since like I think 2014 or 2012. I don't remember when it started, but he's had it for a pretty damn long time, and it's not going away anytime soon. Especially with calls like this. And this guy, this person, I know the guy calling him is at least some kind of felon. And if they can call in Daniel Larson, imagine what other trolls are doing that aren't even recording it. They could be writing him letters, doing phone calls, and just trolling Daniel Larson even more, pretending to be Grace, pretending to be Bob, pretending to be Clark. It might not even be the real Clark he's talking about. Who knows? That's it for today. I haven't got any more to say other than watch my new "Who is Daniel Larson and What Did He Do" video. If this is your first time hearing about Larson. Also join my Discord server. It's linked in the description below. Have a wonderful day.